Hey everyone, welcome to our tutorial videos. So in this video we are going to learn about line segment tool, arc tool, spiral tool, rectangle grid tool and polar grid tool. So let's see what line segment tool does. You can see if you are holding shift, so you get a 45-degree straight line, and I'm just changing the strokes and color of the line. So here, this is what line segment tool does, and you can always continue a line with a curvature tool and a direct selection tool. So the next tool is arc tool. You can see how if you click shift and this closed shape you get by clicking C on your keyboard, and when you double click on it you can see how this setting works. Fill arc, you can always see there's a mini screen preview. You can see over there how it's going to change, and these tiny boxes are for choose the side from where you want to create the arc. So yeah, you can see what are the differences. Alright, you can also adjust the slope. So I'm just going to create another shape. Yeah, so this is what arc tool does. I'm just going to reduce the size of it. Yeah, so now let's talk about the next tool. It's spiral tool. So here you have to have a control on your shift here. So yes guys, so here you can see when you press shift you can see different kind of spirals. So whatever shape or the spiral you want, you can just create it by selecting shift. I'm just going to reduce the stroke size so you can see the exact shape. So again I'm doing one more spiral, which is going to be a different spiral. As you can see, again so yeah, you can always get spirals, different spirals by holding shift when you are creating or using the spiral tool. So the next tool is rectangle grid tool. Here you can see, have you guys noticing the edge? It's not connected, right? So when you double click on it, here again you can adjust from where you want, from which corner you want to create the table, and number of tables, vertical and horizontal dividers. So I'm just going to adjust in 8 to 5. Right, so here use outside rectangle as frame. When you select this, you can see the difference. Here I'm again going to create a table. Now you can see the edges are connected, right? So this is the difference between using that checkbox, this rectangle as a frame, so now if you are going to play with this skew horizontal numbers and vertical numbers, let's see what's going to happen. Now again I'm going to create a table. Yes, I'm just going to reduce the stroke size so you can see the exact shape. So yeah, you can see the difference. So this is what a rectangle grid tool does. So that is it. You can also explore by yourself. So the next tool is polar grid tool. Here again you have this setting toolbox. Here you can adjust the radial dividers, the concentric dividers and all. I'm just going to create a polar grid tool here. Okay, so this is what a polar grid tool looks like when you check that box. I'm going to show you the difference a little later by filling up the colors, as it's not, as these doesn't have any filled color yet. So I'm quickly just going to give it a color, say something peach, yeah. Alright, so here when you right click on it and ungroup it, you're going to see the difference. Here the circles are, yes, it's ungrouped now, so you can play along with the circles. It's really cool. You can delete these strokes. It's really easy to create something like this. And here you can't ungroup these circles, but yes, you can ungroup the circle and the strokes. Again, here you can't ungroup the circles, you are again going to ungroup the strokes and the circle. So yeah, this is what a polar grid tool does. It's going to be helpful if you want to create something like this. Otherwise you can just create by your own.